We saw some pretty rough go of G2 on Ancient to start off 2025. Nice grenade. That's going to do a lot of chip damage across the board. Fast flurry up. Dexter gets first blood. Heavy God retreats back. 5 HP to his name. Snacks inside cave. That side of the site clear. Good. Bomb can go down, barring some kind of wild smoke spam, which does end up coming up to the favor of Falcons. TSS on site. And we've got NIKO trying to flex outwards, but Mobs is going to best him. 1-0.
1-0.
Keep track of that all day long. Retakes coming out. Snacks going to get blindsided from this corner. Kixan hanging on, and that's going to put pressure to Hunter 1v3. One of the talking points we didn't get into. Kovac on Kovac action. And Hunter's going to disengage from this one. Doesn't take his chances. Falcons win pistol.
1-0 here for Mobs over NIKO, but NIKO to win the round.
Off the tech pause, back to the action. Force buy comes through from G2. And they'll be taking a glance at ramp. TSS down here outside of the doorway. Kixan's the one that's kind of at risk, and sure enough, he will falter. Snacks good 5-7 frag to keep man advantage. That's guns to be grabbed, and nobody else to hang on. So you see the reaction. Immediate A exit out from Magus. 0 defense here, barring this donut player. And Hunter starts to creep along. Eagle shot misses. 5-7 put down. And it looks like the hooks are in for Falcons. Smoke in front of Donut serves up a real issue if they want to stop the bomb plant. Faking it out once as NIKO, just ensuring if any activation should have happened, could have gone down moments ago. Flank connects, Dexter finds his, and it's all about MONESY now. Not working with a kit, not working with vision, not working with a teammate. So he peels back for a moment.
Even though this comes down to 2 players here for Falcons, this is a 10 out of 10 round by them. They, even in their setup where TSS is playing outside of B main, and it's great to see that in brand new circumstances after finally reaching a new peak in his career that he could continue, even though they've changed the 2 outside players of this team. But you could argue they've upgraded them as well.
TSS goes running past Cave while it's smoked in front of Snacks. A little bit late to pop it open. Ooh, he picked that fight and loses it to his counterpart in Kixan. Man advantage as G2 try to get their first gun round undergoing. But right now, red room push perhaps here from NIKO. Just found the path.
This is going to get mollied, and Hunter's going to walk away from it because he's going to assume this buys a few seconds. NIKO's talking now because he's in a really advanced position.
Ramp play, Heavy God, nice.
Wow.
Just pushes down at the perfect moment. Kixan hands busy.
Hunter versus NIKO.
Oh, it feels so wrong, but it looks so good. NIKO catching Hunter on the fallback. MONESY here inside of Donut now. Mobs finds one versus NIKO. There's the answer, but a missed shot reopens the possibility. Push comes out and MONESY's out. He's able to disengage. They're going to keep that pressure up. Missed flicks. He's supported, though. Mobs and MONESY right here to lock it in. Magic turned back, 100 health, bomb on his back, 1v3, 30 seconds, but a cave push. Heavy God standing on Snacks' corpse, and that will catch him off. So we've got G2 on the scoreboard, 4 rounds in. Falcons back in with money, but utility's nearly non-existent already. At the minute 20 mark, 1 smoke, 2 frag grenades. At least they've got positioning. We didn't see a challenge down at the bottom of mid from the defense. And Snacks will be bolstered by MONESY in this one. Spam away, make it feel risky, and all of a sudden you'd think you're drawing them into the MONESY off, but nicely done from TSS. Comes peeking in on the other side. It's a 2v2 in cave from both teams.
Snacks used so much ammo because he thought he was on the right side of the bait, but it turns out both teams were baiting. And now it'll be a walk towards B. Let's see about the CT loose rotation in Hunter as he starts to make his way over to G2 have been really good about these stacks. Up close against the smoke, but they'll have to peel back once this goes away.
TSS in the same corner.
Maybe not.
Heavy God's SMG gets it. Snacks, strong trade frag as he falls back. Him and Hunter now in this B site. And we can see Mobs scrambling over from mid. 35 seconds. Pressure on Falcons to still make something happen. This smoke is not going to last forever.
Yeah, but it's still quite fresh, isn't it?
They've got Magisk now climbing up middle to come and join them. So clearly, this commitment from Falcons will be at the B site. The question remains is how much of G2 is going to be here?
With no nades, you know, you don't like their odds in a retake. They have at least a kit to work with, but I'm sure they really want to make this a 3v2 before the bomb goes down.
Smoke on long side, flash for short. Oh, 2 players full white. NIKO wastes no time. And while Magisk peeks beyond that pillar, offering Snacks a chance into the 1v3, he is at half health up against Kixan and NIKO. It's for the lead. And with the smoke still on long, it allows that ramp fallback. The longer Snacks took here, the easier it seems Falcons will be able to hang on to their post plant. NIKO at the base of the ramp. Just going to try to play out the trade frag. Snacks silently on the approach. Has the kit, but again, half health. Not ideal. Taps it. Gets the first duel and won't win it. 2 survive for Falcons as they go up 4-3.
Yeah, I guess it was possible, but it's very low odds retake without a smoke in that situation.
Fast A play.
It's not vacant, though. MONESY's waiting for them.
Waiting for bomb, though. That's the problem as well. Nice shots from MONESY under pressure.
Oh.
Doesn't give a damn. Triple from MONESY on A main. Opened it up for TessS to upgrade.
This is a rare sight.
Bomb comes out a little late with the smoke down on it. TessS unable to flick into the temple. It's a Kixan 1v4. So desperate. Exposed in the smoke. The retake in an instant. That is MONESY standing tall.
Yeah, that's huge. Banana play back into the site.
Mobs versus NIKO right here, right now. And NIKO's going to get the better of him. Activation on the B ramp simultaneously. They offer it to TessS. Double headshot from the Dane. And while that bomb moves up from Donut, what's left of G2 right now is separated. We've got MONESY here in Temple, but not close enough to the site to stop it. And his teammates so far gone that if MONESY wants to be the hero, he'll have a chance. A first missed shot gives his position away. Incendiary flushing a player into the line of sight, and they are going to keep that pressure up. They want this op to hit the ground, and they got to fight for it. Still 2 kills offered up. No defuse, of course. This is Falcons back with a 5-4 lead.
Gotta love a round like that out of TessS. He didn't even make it a spray transfer, even though he felt maybe the double push was coming, playing very confident at the moment. Hits the first spray, pauses between the second burst, and it's right to the dome.
It is a festival at the bottom of mid, but here we get a change-up. Snacks trying to get aggressive out A main with a teammate with him. So Kixan's about to have 2 players in front of him. Will he think about Snacks? Seems like it, but not able to stop him from getting the trade frag. So suddenly that mid control seems isolated, because guess what? Bombs in T spawn here, Falcons.
Okay, Snacks.
I don't think he's found it.
Really good at tricky plays like this, and Magisk seems to have lost him. And there it is, another one for Snacks as he tries to go and get that back quickly. If he had, of course, the B site was right for the taking, but instead...
Man, he didn't see the bomb.
Oh man, but this, yeah, they might walk into their death right now.
Falcons are simultaneously getting kills back on B. This is a recovery. This is a 3v5 recovery. Oh, and TessS zones in on Mobs. Snacks tying up as the top fragger in round 10, gets a 2K from a 4v5.
Never thought I'd see the day where we have to save Snacks, Connor.
And then all of Falcons just walk out into the B site. He was 5 feet from finding that bomb, and this looks so different.
Yeah, actually made this round entirely possible, but you know what, man? The fact that Falcons, without the bomb, continued forward on a full B exec in this round means they earned it. That was a hard position to read for G2, and it took a lot of composure for Falcons to continue forward with their idea, knowing...
Well, TessS may be shining brightest. There's also Dexter, NIKO propping this up.
You know, G2 have been timidly playing with the idea of mid, but they really haven't been overtly aggressive like we see in a lot of ancient games right now. But the late retakes can definitely pay off, and this is a huge find for Hunter.
Bad molly, bad molly. Snacks is supposed to have been cleared by the molly. Instead, he drops TessS in the exec, and it's going to be the 2v5. 1 kill in already.
What a crazy fight to take.
It's a bunch of damage on Magisk, not going to help him out. His individual shots just not connecting, unlike his teammates, and he needed that to happen because, yes, the bomb is down here in the open vision of the 4 remaining G2 players. So not as aggressive in mid out the gate, but a nice re-aggression in the middle of the round puts Dexter into a dire spot, and a 5th one recovered for G2. It's enough of a defense, but it's still Falcons with that 7-5 lead.
Where they were in lost positions and recovered them. That's nice to see for Falcons. who spent the last year in lost positions and then lost them. So, is there really more magic to give here for this team?
We'll see if TeSeS can sprinkle in a bit more. 12-8 as he begins the second half. It was quite key in some of those critical rounds. Mobs just guns down NIKO, clock straight through the eyes. And as Magisk finds one kill on the hold, it's looking like that bomb's inevitably going to go down on A. So retake needed, no kit for the CT purchase, but they interrupt. They flood in and Mobs just owns.
The
Try it a little
Mauler.
faster, because Mobs is shooting sharp.
Sometimes all you need is a few good apps.
Yeah, you know, but Spirit versus Astralis, that was kind of just like a breadstick.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the butter.
Maybe just a wet nap.
Oh, the timing is amazing.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And this is the mid control I was hoping to see from G2. I think this will put a lot of pressure on them in these following T rounds. Dexter holding high or low? Let's see. Yep.
High.
Got that covered.
Love that. Just a success formula from the start of round 16. I mean, a kill apiece for TeSeS, Dexter, NIKO, all simultaneous across the map.
I think that position now you can hold low and you see a shadow that you can adjust to really easily. Hunter. Full camo in the bushes. You can see the freedom of rotations, the op getting an even better angle, and on the quiet map, Dexter has every right to jump up.
Wallbang too, right? So he's going to be on high alert for this left side peek. TeSeS steps into his kill.
And look
Gets
at this.
it.
Now they were just hoping to wait it out and go B afterwards, but it's just pure information from Falcons. Now they have to frag their way out of this problem.
G2 trying to get something going on the ramp. Another volley of utility over top. That does get 4 defenders allocated to the B site. Huge flank coming out from NIKO, running through the swamp.
These are moments where you can tell they're floundering a little bit. We've got that, yeah, huge flank oncoming.
NIKO's coming.
And with the setup grenades here from MONESY, he's surely just dead.
Yeah, NIKO not going to waste a moment there. Deals with MONESY, who's trying to throw supportive utility. And maybe those nades can offer up support for Hunter and Heavy God. They get a kill apiece. Mob's unable to hold back on flank. Hunter will find his. 2v2, low HP for what's left of Falcons. Big moment here for NIKO. On an op. Of all things, 2 towards cave. He swaps back to the AK-47, swings up into the site, and it's a great recovery here for G2 as they puncture in as that flank starts to hit them from the back.
Those are the odds that are incrementally increasing your position, swinging the potential for you to win into your favor. But again, this is, at the end of the day, a point-and-click adventure.
Well, they'll begin with the red smoke. Oof, man. NIKO goes running through it. Nice pathing.
I mean,
is he going to test this? Because you've got 5 players walking towards A main right now. You got 5 players walking at Dexter.
Yeah, they cleared out B main now. Now NIKO can walk.
Starting to activate. Catches Heavy God throwing grenades. Ooh, Dexter flashed off his angle. We saw MONESY go big from this position. Dexter trying to replicate it, and he will. 2 kills to his name. Hits that shot onto Hunter. Total stuff of G2's attempt in. 5 up for Falcons. We're tied again. This game will be tight to the end.
Yeah, such an excellent wide swing out of Dexter.
And the multi-kill potential here for Dexter. This is a tough one. Tough with the op, this close up, tries to get out towards B, then all of a sudden the flurry comes out. Missed shot, but at least he successfully fades away. And now that he's bolstered by defenders, he is able to go back at that one. But this Hunter position in the corner, it doesn't get fully cleared. Kixan takes the Tech 9 to the head, 3v3, guns getting picked up, trade frag sufficient. MONESY with bomb has a teammate right behind him, and you've got Dexter solo B.
They want to chase this down.
He holds, and he doesn't hit it. MONESY with a ripper of a headshot. 3 frags on this round. And just when Falcons start to feel the hype, now they feel the heat. NIKO feels the need to fast play and wall bang at a second spray that almost gets a bit more in, but Heavy God to the corner, silent.
He's sensing it. He knows he's around default. trying to bait him into peeking, but if he gives him time, NIKO does this.
Oh, he's just toying with him, then he commits. NIKO dead, and it's a G2 push through Red Room that works. Can you believe that?
I can't, because again, another position where Falcons, they have the full info, they block the attack on A, you have G2 grouped the entire time.
You wanted silence? You got it.
Look at the timing. It's perfect here for G2. But, oh, the push is also amazing. Mobs, accidentally trades out Tessus. That's so unfortunate. He was down to 1 bullet of health. There is a very strong A setup at the moment, but we've got a team that doesn't have much to work with, so they're going to bite on everything.
NIKO hits the headshot, but Hunter bests him.
Critical moments here for Hunter, man. The Tech-9 frag off the mid push. This kill on NIKO.
Smoke to be laid down in front of Dexter. Oh, he tries to press out. He could have peeled the player off Donut. Bomb's gonna go down. You've got a bit more damage on Hunter, but he can still just sulk away back through A main. Magisk wants to do something about this, swinging out from the temple for the duel. It's another half health bar down. Kixan activates out towards mid. Shadow spotted. Easy pickup versus MONESY. And now what's left of G2 is actually working with low health. Both players split up. Hunter silently attacking from behind as Kixan's going to activate first. Moving forward. If he taps that bomb, it's going to elicit this Hunter peek. But these are not kits. These are not kits for the CTs. And G2 hang on to that post plant. 1 round closer to a win on Ancient.
Yeah, that's stay saved again here for G2. In terms of sustainability, I think Falcons have hit the nail on the head. But now the pressure is extra high. And another simple A-site hit coming out, but 3 CTs are here.
Magisk putting the smoke down in front. Oh, great grenade damage coming out from the defenders. Kixan just swings out from Temple, eats that snack's flash like it's a snack, and then the backside held from Magisk only for a moment. Man advantage post plant about to come through. It is Falcons on their map pick. And if this retake doesn't happen, G2 go up first. MONESY not wasting moments. It is Tessus down. Him and nearly him alone at moments kept them in that first half. Things have fizzled out. Dexter on the retake attempt, smoke down in front of him. 3 sets of eyes here for G2, looking to lock it in, and he is so desperate as he tries to spam through this smoke. He emerges, but he will not be victorious. A clean T-side from G2, and they looked strong. Not just 1 or 2 pieces. From top to bottom, G2 take the first map off Falcons. Tessus on a bit of an adventure here, looking to test over on long doors. You want NIKO on Dust 2? Here he goes. Jumps down to CT spawn. Hello.
Oh, the bomb.
Awkward.
A little awkward, and they don't know where Tessus has gotten off to as well. It's a double whammy.
Ooh.
It's a triple whammy.
USP's looking real crisp.
That is the best time to start peeking. As soon as you drop the bomb in that spot, then the T's have to break their structure entirely. Then there's so many opportunities.
Come on, more. Oh,
wow, it's just one
USP
bullet,
taps
1 kill,
everywhere.
every single shot.
Here, this one will get a little messy. Glock down middle, I think not. Heavy God, 1 versus 4, would need the ace. That's a tall order, I must say. But he played well back on Ancient. Kixan, cheeky, keeps his head down and pops up for success. That is a clean sweep of USP headshots to come out from the Falcons CT pistol.
Wonder after last map if NIKO was like, man, we should have never signed this guy. It's too much of a threat.
Ooh. NIKO hanging on into spawn. Magisk serves up a great distraction. Still some success, though, at the B site for this G2 split attempt. There's the flank out of Kixan. Mobs catching NIKO in spawn. That's gotten MONESY sectioned off. Needs to run with bomb, and it'll hit the ground. So Hunter has to come out from the B site that he himself cleared only moments ago. And because at least the CT smoke is still in position, he can go ahead and run away with that bomb. But a fast move here from Kixan and great damage. Ultimately, Hunter getting back into the site with 2 HP. A bomb plant's lucky. They give him a bit of space. Dexter coming over, and that FAMAS going to be enough to make the difference.
Here's actually another situation where 2/3 of the round, Falcons look like the better team, but now they actually win in the end.
See if he really expects this kind of a commitment, I would say, with the rotation out of TSS and NIKO picking up the mid support.
Just wants to look for the flashes coming over top. But he'll shoot early.
Hanging on to the corner. TSS finding his. TSS then dies. Snacks. No way. Drive by. Tech9. Snacks goes moving through the site. It is NIKO staring at the flame. And with it, G2 have taken over a bomb site they really had no business even getting into. I've never seen a flying pole like that. Keeping their heads tucked. Heavy God's going to take that nade. Now he sits on 40 health. We're waiting for that Tunnels player to come through. If Falcons want to keep this flawless streak going, retake demanded of them. It's a low health Snacks backside. If he misses a shot, then MONESY's back is compromised, but he'll lock it in. And MONESY wins the door duel. That was TSS.
If they know the exec's coming in, they both can't empty their mags like that. So really hoping that they got lucky and killed everybody in the tunnel.
Nice.
But, ooh, Dexter kicks off with a frag on MONESY.
He'll knock him down a peg, put the op in. Oh, Dexter. Really?
Wow, okay, that's a classic Dexter move.
Oh, Dexter, I love it. Yeah, gonna catch Snacks off guard every day of the week, weekends included. Dexter looking for a little bit more here. Obviously.
I'm not leaving.
No, that's the thing with Dexter, you know? Stubborn in all the best ways.
Oh my God.
4 kills, 4 shots.
All
and
dead
Heavy
in upper
God
tunnels.
better run for the hills because they threw the opper forward where 2 rifles faltered, and it is an instant bounce back from the Falcons, up 4-1 in a few moments. Kicks and dies.
That was a monster moment out of Dexter.
Hell yeah.
I mean, look at the X's on the map. That's from an op.
Ooh, MONESY wants a piece.
He said run it back.
Dexter won't do it twice. Oh, I like this. This is probably what they wanted to get going 1 round to go.
And they're in transition.
Yeah, look, you take Dexter off the site, and it's got nothing to stand on. 2 headshots from Heavy God. MONESY won't find anything as smoke pops on door.
That's a fantastic idea. I mean, clearly, but we have a position where the one thing they're worried about, they're not afraid of, which is Dexter.
It's because we've seen it. NIKO likes to go play that box.
Well, sometimes we're seeing, you know, the molly to stop the attack, and then someone going to jump up on Cat, and they're getting shot through the molly.
Trickle smokes. NIKO trying to disrespect it, getting ahead of Malbs. But the flashbang deters him for only a moment. They're going to try to keep that pressure up. NIKO, in on elbow, drops bomb. And that is going to serve up a real issue for his ex-teammates now. Originally hoping that MONESY was going to find the op to pull NIKO off this bomb site. Instead, it is 3v5 for G2 to have to handle. 15 on the clock, no bomb possession, and they write off their losses. But if you're not careful on this exit, it's going to cost you Hunter too.
Wow, very careful on the exit.
Worth it. He survives the shot. MONESY versus Dexter. Everybody's surviving through the doorway. Ooh, and MONESY ends up losing the op for G2.
They won't get. Wait, was that after time? That must have been right.
Yeah, 2400.
Oh, that's rough. This round's interesting because G2 don't start off playing mid, so they don't actually have that much info. All they know for sure is that it's not a long play when they start out here. But to be honest, man, G2 these days are just like all about extremities.
Hello. Poor Heavy God loses vision. Maybe it wasn't after time. They still had a ton of guns. Snacks pushes him off the ledge. Dexter up on the line. When Dexter's been a part of the round, that's when G2 have had their biggest problems. Sitting pretty at 6-1.
That one idea and they stick to it. Goose holds. It's the player they didn't even see last time.
Smokes himself off, gets the Tech9 out in anticipation of the challenge. Some Snacks gets sat on his ass. MONESY with a good trade, but suddenly the Wonder Kid's alone. And under pressure from a ton of players on this A site, Falcons gonna go up 6-2. Dexter didn't look uncomfortable for a moment. One smoke for the mid to B.
Look at him just conditioning them.
Not even. Throws it over towards A site instead. Yeah. Yeah, NIKO gets caught off by Hunter. Solo AK on the field. Surrounded by pistoleros. TSS along the wall, digged out by mobs. Now Hunter's gonna try to chase down sight. Magisk to the USP. The tables turn, but a shot between the eyes. Sidearm just enough. Still a chance. T's able to get back out. Magisk back in with the sidearm. Now he starts to fumble. Snacks gets the better of him. MONESY's got the M4. Kicksands hot on the approach, but it's being held, and he pops back up at the perfect time. Boys, keep going B.
Oh, they get away with that again. And this is NIKO throwing his nade off of Cat, and then instead of throwing a second one, walking back to mid B to support just in case.
One AK made possible by Hunter being the solo survivor 2 rounds earlier. Picks up the responsibility in round 9. Dexter now charting to challenge mid. You know, you had kind of called for the lower tunnels play. Falcons had remained quite passive when it came to the mid setups. Dexter getting a suicide frag. Excellent start. His counterparts down. Now starting to flash for control into the tunnels. This is G2 having to expend some of their utilities to just take back what Falcons fought for. There's a wall bang. Sign of things to come. You want into the action, mobs, you'll have to do it from 20 health. And I feel like this poor kid's been just peppered by frag grenades, wall bangs.
He's not seeing anything.
Yeah, mobs, I understand Mario's difficulty in getting his game going here on map 2.
But look at the tempo and the re-aggression. He just shot that from mid B.
Yeah, swinging.
Wait, not
goes
clearing
NIKO.
this.
Hunter's gonna catch him off from the corner. Too many players on Cat though for G2 to chew through all. That's MONESY's op now in the hands of Snacks to bring it back to just the 1-man advantage.
And Snacks going all the way back to spawn. I don't know if that's just to get a different weapon, but no.
Yeah, he's switched out to the AK.
They're also trying to throw a bait, but the problem is if Snacks fakes from outside and they're inside of tunnels, this will do nothing to the CTs. But if he walks by just into B, then we're in for a round. In fact,
You think he'd do that?
I think Snacks definitely could, but we have a really, like, it's almost a full commitment on the long player.
Flash for Heavy God. Turns back around. Snacks will be finding an open A site. Magisk hears it. But it's still going to be bomb planted. At the very least, it's bomb planted. Nice belt of utility here for Snacks. He's been playing a good series. He's having a great event. Katowice, his best in this G2 jersey.
He's just not thinking about tunnels, though, right now.
Not considering it yet, but repositioned over to the car. Remember, all of this being heard, so they're going to know damn well exactly where he's at. A little tease of what's to come. Tunnels player not even needed. It is the window challenge that gets the retake done.
This is looking clear as glass to Falcons, but not the first time I've said that and they've still lost.
Dexter's going to come into the peak. Dexter's going to challenge. MONESY scouring back sight. He is just so confident at the moment. 12-2 on the half. Dexter under pressure, but supported by top box. Cues up Magisk. Easy with the A4. Him and TSS combined for all the other kills they need. Heavy God with the Hail Mary. 1v4 attempt. Damage was done. 35 to the clock, but that's all they're going to manage. And that there is a 9th to the board for Falcons, a defense that stands strong. Just another moment where Dexter puts up a defense, 12-3 on the half, and only a measly 3 rounds coming out of G2 on the first side. So right back into the action, we've got Heavy God in the kill feed quickly, and this pistol will be critical if there is a recovery to be had for the G2 camp.
There's got to be a weird texture to it. I've seen that smoke it miss so many times now.
And it's going to cost them.
Yeah.
More headshots coming out from the defense. That defense now being G2. But it has to be stated, Mobs and MONESY looking like shells of themselves after the first 12 rounds of play.
Even a plant is a small success. Let's see if G2 can stop that from going down. Push is coming.
Hunter's gonna wrap up on the ramp, and Magisk surrounded. Oh, still a chance! Still a chance! Magisk, 4 health, 1v4, surrounded, and successful!
What year is it, Magisk?
And with the promise they showed us on Ancient, the conviction they've shown us on Dust 2, they will leave the possibility of a Mirage win in the back of our minds. An approach to the B site. Through the fire goes NIKO. Blinded. Auto shotty to hold back door. And somehow this round's working. Or so it was. Magis back into the action. He's got 2 players back towards mid. He gets caught. Snacks, of course, with the shotgun. This is his bomb site. His playpen.
You say that, but
And
Dexter's still
chance to clutch.
got utility.
MONESY,
That's good revenge here from MONESY.
hands on a real gun, posts a 4th at the very least. 9 rounds needed, 1 round down.
Everybody wants that off duel this match. And there's that lower start I was saying Falcons would try.
You're not going to win this game if you just turtle up, so MONESY struggling alongside Malbs.
As much as we love talking about op versus op duels, you aren't doing a good job if you're actually going against the other op in every round. That's your scariest fight to win. Heavy God holds on to long.
Surely not this map.
Yeah, surely not this map.
Here it comes. Exec to get them out into elbow at the 25-second mark. Hunter on ramp to try and support Goose. They've also got long under wraps. So the Goose player catches him off guard. And well, there's one more for the Malbs head-to-head. Dexter down as the Hunter spam comes out. That is 2 down, 7 to go.
Someone's going out early.
Pack of players wrapped up. Easy does it. Hunter with the quad. What started as the 2-player long setup now draws MONESY back into Malbs. I mean, this is what's supposed to work. This is MONESY and Malbs on an A-hold.
Oh, they smoke him out of the mid-B. There's 2 leaned right now, and they're
Malbs
out.
running.
Malbs, is he going to push through? And NIKO, is he going to drop?
Hunter on the door.
Yes.
Nicely done. Finding the right pinch at the right time. NIKO trying to unroot something in middle. It'll be Dexter to do it instead. NIKO and Dexter 2 versus 5, and time is playing against them.
Okay, but surely they can't get this back.
Nah, that bomb down towards the doorway. The B site 10 to the clock. This is another chance for Falcons to have gotten onto a bomb site, but G2 throwing a spanner in the works. It's a kill from Malbs, Snacks, and Hunter. One apiece.
Yeah, this is well held.
NIKO could die after time here as well. He's gonna hang on for dear life. Locked in, he'll hold, and he'll move forward with it. But that is 4 rounds consecutive now for this defense. Man, what's this gonna lead us to?
Oh, he's just going to go green box and let his teammates exec, and he's here to catch rotators. Full trust in the entry pack coming up long.
They've got the smoke on the cross now. Hunter's gonna try to peel away from middle. Honestly, at this point, Falcons, they've just outmaneuvered G2 off the man advantage. Heavy God to the bomb site, bit of damage in. It's actually Malbs to find the first kill of this hold, and then Heavy God comes in with one of his own. Eventually, NIKO's gonna activate. TessS sends Hunter spinning out of control with that D. NIKO activates, MONESY down. Man advantage still for Falcons ever since the start. And with the bomb planted, it's their hands forced forward. Dexter off the angle, back in time. And Falcons, after sweating through the last 4 rounds, G2 trying to piece together something for respect. And Heavy God, with a Hail Mary 1v3 attempt, picks up the kit to try to close this distance. Long-range support offered from NIKO in just a couple moments. And TessS does a good job of keeping that head down. Heavy God dinked up, time ticks fast. Falcons will indeed close. Sonic comes in with a timeout, cools things off, and the Falcons step forward. A miraculous Magisk 1v4 in the pistol, and Mirage decides which of these teams goes home today.
That was a pretty crazy surprise. So, here we go. T side, and Falcons start the crawl towards A.
NIKO the first victim. Support back by Ticket Booth. Magisk trading back. We know what that Glock can do.
But double under balk play. They're not ready for it, it looks like.
Yeah, Heavy God. This is a grid moment. He's shooting. Oh
my God, it's taking too long, though.
Oh, man.
Oh, he took too long.
Oh,
Heavy
man.
God,
2 kills come out.
Just take the shot.
Heavy God lets so many go past. Doesn't shoot the bomb.
Don't make me sponge this, man.
You're not allowed to leave. I need you.
Oh, that was really bad because his teammates are going to die.
Yeah.
You know, I just think over the course of a whole best of 3, that's the main thing that's going to catch up.
Yep. Kixan is cut from a different cloth. NIKO dies empty-handed. Met by his brother in Hunter. Snack slides behind Van. Eesh, and Snacks is going to go down with nothing. Hunter's not able to get anything more, but luckily the rotators do. And slowly but surely, they have peeled players off of this hit.
They don't know that Mobs is out of this. If he starts crawling around, yeah, this way, over top of that default box, there's an opportunity, but now it gets found out.
Oh, nice swing out from TessS to get Mobs. Heavy God, obviously, in the meantime, gets a fully displayed TessS to clean up. 100 health versus 78. Kixan swings in, goes hunting, and sits him down.
The all too confident Kixan.
Magisk as well, because he was a part of the biggest struggles.
Yeah, I mean, last iteration of Falcons is simply just not worth watching. Just gonna put a plainly.
Hold on.
This one though.
Deagles? Deagles with 2? NIKO can't see a thing.
All good.
Running around blind as a bat, and he'll still recover. So again, just like with the USP round, you get a couple casualties against Falcons, but it is a 4-0 start nonetheless. And we get the buy out of G2 now. Snacks thinking he's going to get away with murder, but Ace?
Was that all?
Yeah.
Oh, he caught every kill. Not just an eco warrior. Saved the day.
Can't believe he gets the one after being blinded like that. 5-7 bull just whizzing by his head.
Oh, that's what, 6 aces?
Dude, we've cast so many, it's insane. Mid control doesn't go the way that Falcons had been hoping for. This time, not nearly as successful with NIKO dead early. But TessS could have good timing here on the jungle walk-up. Although his teammate announcing the approach with that utility. Still, TessS is a bit ahead of the timing. And there's nobody inside of this site that can really hold him back. TessS, he's gonna manage to blindside Malbs.
And yeah, he's paying attention under Bal. You can see he's just trying to shield himself from it. Heavy God is in a fine spot with his teammate. MONESY jump spotting CT. And interesting smoke. The bomb's actually going to go up on a cat, and TessS has to find a way sort of out of this position. And oh, maybe he doesn't. Maybe you're trapped in there with him, TessS, right to the dome. This just makes this round so complicated.
We've got Snacks alone over on B as that catwalk approach starts to come through. Snacks, good job by holding back Magisk. And Degster scouring the field with the off. Has to get the bomb back at the very least here.
Yeah, he could take this back. Going to A is not any easier, however.
Yeah, so they're going to continue forward. We've already got that rotation to the back market door. Degster gets his fight against Snacks, dives into the cover. TessS finds out that the rotator's already extended, and it is Degster a kill deep in a 1v3.
Walks
Smoke
by
down
this,
in sight, 5
no
seconds.
time to plant. Yeah.
Nah, he'd need the kills, and he's not going to get them. So looking to save that off, he runs for the hills, and that is G2's first round. But my goodness, does TessS make that look scary for a second?
That was really nice from him to not only get the lurk kill on window, but also really take his time to set up Heavy God for that headshot. Holy.
Malb 0.49. The productions, the means of production, shut down for the G2 camp in that previous map.
Pure Degster difference.
Right now, Malbs is going to come back into a smoked mid window, but there's something fishy about it. NIKO is inside. Frag bounces out the window. He's going to try to press into Malbs. What?
How does he get away with that?
NIKO!
That elicit. You should send him a wave. I think, hey, Malbs.
Oh, and then Magisk over towards ramp is just as quick with it. Heavy God's dead. That's been this consistent under Palace player. But don't let your guard down, because there is still one member of G2 in position, hiding back box, makes his activation. The spray gets away from Hunter, and the only piece of G2 that comes away with a kill is Snacks at the end of the day.
Through a smoke as well, and I'll have to walk this one away.
Brother, ooh.
What a kill from NIKO. I would call it unlucky for Malbs, but to be honest, they're the two guys right now that get kills like that all the time, and sometimes versus each other. It's so ridiculous because he's not even just like on a flat angle. no champs.
Just coming out from Palace. Nobody on site to stop this at all. We've got that forward ramp positioning, of course, from Heavy God. Ooh, Shadow gives way to Kicksand, so he comes back in. High alert. Would have heard Magisk earlier.
Oh,
Heavy God
that
killed
kill?
Magisk. Yeah.
What?
Unbelievable.
With such low HP. Still alive.
We do get one back the other direction for Falcons.
But right now, the bomb is walking up to B. This one goes back to Snacks.
NIKO on an op, fully exposed to Catwalk in a second, but there's nobody over there.
I want to say this is actually a really strong position for NIKO. If this round goes on, yeah, they could definitely walk into this.
And he knows about the jungle
NIKO
play.
out-opping MONESY, something I never see in my life. At least I thought.
Today is a new day, my boy. NIKO's gonna fake us out.
Yeah, that's a good fake. Oh my gosh, because then it still leaves room for it to potentially be an A play, but Falcons are not biting on it. Hunter gonna sneak into position.
This is a supported Snacks. It's going to have to be these two. I mean, Heavy God is so far removed and so low already. TSS on the approach, gets Snacks dealt with, and now Hunter just up along the wall. They can't let their guard down, but they will. 10 to the clock. Yes!
Oh.
Hunter, he gets hit by NIKO, who's going to have to combat op his way to the clutch, but the time decides it. Hunter in that bomb site with 3 kills on his own.
Critical sequence, man. Hunter's somebody who I've always had, like, making my list, alongside HLTV. I've always had Hunter higher than HLTV has had him in previous years, but that boy lucky as hell.
Oh, nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
I don't know, those eyebrow raises feel a little personal. Just positively personal. Hunter to be challenged by a P250.
They just walked through.
Oh! TSS and NIKO! That's 2 more! No, not
MONESY
versus
has
pistol.
to save it.
And he could. You damn well know he could. Player up on site, one hides behind Arch. MONESY's got pressure on him. And as the shot misses, the USP comes out, but it's low health on 2. He is still getting swarmed, and he misses that chance to deal death out. Heavy God on a slow rotate. Falcons able to puncture through mid with a measly P250.
Oh man, you're on connector and you're thinking I'm gonna get a bunch of kills right here with this spam through the smoke. Hey, you know what? There's only one inside of the B site, and they're thinking about fighting the exits. Heavy God, though, doesn't know that. Oh, all dead.
That's
no way.
Gut-wrenching outcome if you are G2.
It is, man.
3 rounds of this defense left for G2. And with the timing of this, man, this fast B hit, I mean, Snacks is only now climbing out of the market. The smoke's already down behind him. Cat support is offered up. Hunter, clean kill. Snacks has gone unnoticed, and the player who hits the ground in NIKO will get the trade frag back. We've already got 2 sets of eyes trying to challenge from Catwalk, but they are staved off, and then Dexter's on the angle, and NIKO takes his time, and the lineup's good. Heavy Gun comes out with a saving grace. G2, it's their 3rd.
That's nice, man. Heavy God.
All right.
Maybe we don't want to write their obituary too quick.
The economy wobbles here for Falcons in round 11. Tech9 and a Galil on the field. Ooh, MONESY on the ticket booth. He's looking about ramp, but there's already players on site. Nice little snap into TSS. Beautiful second kill from MONESY. Puts fire at the feet of Default. MONESY trying to connect in with a 3rd, has an entire team rotating into him, and that pressure offered up by his teammates. That is MONESY to draw the line on the sand of the A site, and then everybody else swoops in. Like you said, maybe we wrote the start of their obituary a little too soon.
Still have to keep up with the players here on G2, and this by no better than the last. This is sneaky.
Gonna try to pop out onto the A play. Ooh, nice turn here from Mulbs. Beautiful Deagle shot out of the Palace. Oh, and Kicksand offers one as well.
Wow.
3 players from Falcons, all a pistol kill a pop. 3v2 post plant. MONESY and Snacks having to join forces. Now, luckily, MONESY's got a whole belt of util, but this ticket position, does that cause a disaster for the retake? We'll see if Magisk wants to slow burn or whether he tries to take a fight earlier. Again, he is the player with the weapon. The others still on just those pistols, but the pistols got this started. Dexter waiting for a chance to come out. He'll get one. And then the sandwich cleared out from MONESY, but 9 HP times against him. And this anchor in Magisk offers up the clutch. It is 8 rounds for Falcons. Ladies and gentlemen, G2 on the brink of elimination. We saw promise from Falcons on the first map, but it is a map win on Dust 2 where G2 were not even competitive. And much like Ancient, they lost a lot of opening man advantages out there for Falcons to steal away.
Oh, okay, B-split's good. No, it's actually turning into an A-split real quick. And this is interesting because there's still 2 CTs here. Not watching this for the moment, but
Magisk is just shooting them in the side of the head. Oh, Mulbs guns him down. But that distraction got NIKO back into the engagement. Mulbs tries to chase him. Reload's good, and there is no follow-through from Mulbs just yet. Bomb is down in the middle of the site. We
really
get the
awkward
support coming up from TessS.
Key players TessS.
We'll see if he can strike. Being covered at the moment. Kicksand gets the catwalk kill. This is critical. Right now they are corralled, and it forces the T's to split up.
Smart move by MONESY. Only way to expand. So
Mulbs tries to
take
play
care of yourself.
On top of Box, but he gives up that position. MONESY trying to get into the jungle now. Where is NIKO? They have to wonder whether he has taken this long road, and it's a good angle here for NIKO. Pistol for Falcons. 5 rounds the advantage.
And that's going to be the one that matters for NIKO.
Magisk's gonna have a damn field day if he comes out on this flank at the perfect moment. Nobody's watching. Heavy God takes an MP9 to the back of the head. They're gonna try to force their way out ramp.
Actually, it's CTs with that one smoke that came out. They're starting to move a little bit, but
NIKO should know. I mean,
it just probably looked a fake from him.
Magisk's not here.
I don't know.
Thought he would have heard that second set of feet at least line up, and they still able to puncture through. Hunter gets the kill that opens up the bomb site for the plan.
I think that's Magisk's call, actually. He probably thought that was a total fake. Because he heard one guy running, right?
Right, yeah. Although the retake could still happen, MONESY's going to try his absolute damnedest to make sure it doesn't. Weird moment here as Snacks connects to the head of TessS. And all of a sudden, G2 could be taking back momentum because the gun goes empty. Snacks to the clutch.
Wow.
When Magisk hears that one player
I think
running...
he's the one who makes the call, and it's his mistake. Make sure those desks are reinforced. Oh.
That's a
nice
shot
attempt.
That could have been.
Yeah, that was the
Snacks
right
burned
play.
out. Nicely done there. Incendiary sets up Dexter to catch somebody being flushed out. Snacks thinking he could get away with a bit of an extension, a temporary extension from behind Box. Instead, it is G2 with their IGL down, and that opens up this support into the jungle between TessS and NIKO.
Are they doing something interesting here? I mean, they don't know the A-ramp walkout's happening, but they're aware it could. And Mulbs is the only one on the other side of the map making some presence, but they see this walkout now.
NIKO sees it. Player down beneath, ready for the fight. Hunter's gonna go swinging. Instant headshot on Magisk.
Whoa, no supporting utility here.
Nobody at all. No util, nobody holding an angle. Hunter just completely takes the pressure off the site. Oh, but TessS doesn't get the kill as he exposes him through smoke. Now that utility comes back the other way, pelting the CTs that are left up, and all of a sudden, Mulbs is gonna activate from bottom middle.
Oh, okay.
G2 back through a site. This is Hunter going off now.
Absolutely. This is a moment that's the most worrying so far for Heroic. Yes, there was the one bad call that results in 2 more rounds won for G2. If you can throw a flash, you're at their will because anybody can swing from under balcony at any moment. It's very hard to play anti from that spot. But I don't think he even asked for utility, right? Surely someone would have come to try to help him clear that out. Instead, if you play under balc, it's a great position. But if people know you're under balc, you don't have anywhere to go. You can get spammed before you can even peek. So this is a free frag for Hunter. When they try a new flavor of ice cream they like, they go back to the shop every day for the next week.
They get it in tubs. And Mulbs. That Molotov's gonna bounce underneath Palace. This time there is no CT home. Not there, but there's plenty still around. Magisk's FAMAS finding one. NIKO is waiting for the time to strike. The M4 finds it, and then Kickstand gets a second. NIKO, no, it's him instead from sight that pops up with one and looks around, but the sandwich player still stands. And NIKO waiting for that support to come out from TessS. The slow encroach from jungle is coming, but he's taking his sweet time.
Here he
and
comes.
NIKO still survives despite the nades. Sandwich held with 2 rifles. Falcons take 10.
Oh my god, man, that was... Connor, I just want to give you credit. Heartbreak Hotel here. for G2 now.
Oh, huge nade, and look at this.
Another A-ramp crawl out.
Gonna try to keep it simple, straight to the point. Out from ramp they come. Magis this time from the top rope, slides down and dies the hands of Heavy God. Dexter from the ticket. We've still got players pressed up along the wall. Hunter with bomb on his back. And he hopes that he can find NIKO. Doesn't want to, but he'll have to, and he will. Headshot straight. And as that smoke fades, TSS with a chance to interrupt, but he doesn't take the peek.
He might not have heard that.
TSS is just a second behind again. And Hunter, we're not able to get a second kill to Connector. All of a sudden, the jungle presence shown. That is all 3 CT spotted. Snacks knows what's up. But what can he do about it? Does MONESY hold the line and Snacks just hang on?
It's gotta be him.
This can do it. And as he goes back to the peak, he takes a bit more damage, loses the one in the smoke. Now Snacks is gonna have his hands busy, but he's done a good job of the reposition. Kicks in, no kit. Spam comes at him. And G2 with conviction back out from the A ramp. And they work it out this time.
That's solid, man. That's a fight. And again, they copy and paste, man. Copy and paste when it comes to these A plays. Yeah, so it was Magisk, and he said they left to B, and that's what it looked like.
Yep.
In
looked
reality,
like one
might have
player
been,
leaving.
Yeah, could have been. It was hard because he didn't hear anything, but he ran through Palace and they heard him as well.
Another fast one. Another fast one. This is what worked. Last time around, T's got through. And Dexter, it's a one and done. A double up on default yet again. TSS next to NIKO. And he's going to hold him back. Snacks his head ripped off. MONESY finds the response immediately. But it's a 1v2 still left to piece together. Frag grenade to the box is so damn close.
We got vision.
And yet still so much time. So much time on 50 health. He hits the headshot again. And he runs. And as he runs, NIKO spites him from behind. It's Falcons 11 first.
Just when he could have got away or got the kill.
How do you adapt? Because if you don't, you die. Fast charge up catwalk. They're going to try to play with tempo again. Spam comes out from Connector. Softens 3 players, and yet Mulbs is still able to get that arch kill first. And it might not be pretty, but it could still work. Dexter stands up to the challenge. Double for him. Kixen still got van control. And we've got G2 still trying to fight back this 2v4.
And Mulbs goes above. There's a chance he can get Dexter, and he finds him.
Yes! From the top of the van, and he goes back again. And this time the bullets go past him. This was a 2v4, and it falls silent because bomb is on the ground.
Best chance so far here for G2, but NIKO's on the prowl.
He's got Magisk right with him. Heavy God behind the arch, and they're just going to pause, and as they do, NIKO looks to make the first move.
There's going to be a timing where this...
there it is.
There it is.
But there's a second player in the same place. Magisk's clutch potential so high in this series. He's now been found out. Heavy God still behind Arch. Mob's on half health. 3 kills into this round alone. And as Magisk gets shaved down to 68, the T's look to disengage back. Cat, they come at him and they hit that headshot. A 2v4 out of G2 to tie us at 11 all.
Oh, wow, look at that. The minute they try something new, into B. Man. Again, another set play here out of G2, but something a little different. NIKO, he didn't see that.
Oh, now he's in the smoke
and is watching his exit.
Surrounded.
He's just dead.
Doomed. G2, 5v3. MP9s for Kixan and Magisk. Pressure into the A site.
Oh my God.
It was simplicity that was starting to cost them. And yet aggression cranked to the 10 is what got G2 up that catwalk. It's what got them in this A site. Magisk and Dexter will respond, but it does not feel like it's enough. Dexter missed chance. That could have been critical. Both kills could have been theirs. And instead, 13-11 for G2. A Falcons team featuring NIKO, his first chance, and he had them against the wall. It would have been at the cost of his friends and his family.